Hi, I'm your Dr. K. P. Sharma, Professor of English and Soft Skills. In Soft Skills, we come across another topic which is very interesting. That is, students are the pillars of the nation. Yes, this statement is absolutely correct. Exactly correct. The youth is nothing but the gateway. Both the ways are going to be created for the next generation by youth. Yes, really it is. The youth have to work. On the other hand, what is the responsibility of the youth? The youth have to work substantially by taking the guidance of the elders, particularly from the house, in the sense, parents, grandparents, and the schools and colleges, universities, their professors, assistant professors, teachers, whatnot. Every one of the faculty members, HODs, so that they will be able to understand what is the responsibility of theirs, what role is to be played by them in order to become a strong pillar of the nation, each and every one of the students. It's a great thing on the part of every student to think like that and to become like that. It is very possible. Yes, it is not stated to be an impossible thing. It is very possible. Easy to follow the things which are going to be delivered by our teachers, faculty members, professors, what we call different category of faculty members are there in the levels of assistant professors, associate professors, and senior most persons, and HODs, head of the department, heads of the respective departments, and so on. The strongest pillars of the nation is of particularly the student community. I strongly believe in it. Because I already told you, they are the gateways and they are going to create a golden way and for the next generation to come. Yes. So, for that it is a must that every one of our student community, each and every one of our students have to be highly disciplined. With utmost discipline, it is easy to follow. It is easy to make it be real. Yes, it is. We are in our democratic country. Such a type of democracy is not seen in any other countries in the world. It's an added advantage for our student community to make use of it. Then, according to our constitution, there is an equality before law. Yes, every one of us are equal before law. So there is no question of discrimination here in India in all the matters. And we have qualitative governance. By the time the central government or state government related, any state governments related, governance is going on, administration is going on, there will be no question of what we call discrimination. They go accordingly. They go equally. They give importance to all in the same pattern. Yes, really it is. And there will be a scope for us to develop economically. Economical development can also be had. Yes. We already discussed about technology. Technologically, our country is developing. Of course, in a few years of time, we will come from the stage of developing country to the position of developed country. Because we are going to have number of achievements technologically. These are all going to be possible because of our student community. Yes, they are going to do enormous job. Knowingly and unknowingly, generally the people who are not educated, means illiterates, they used to say one statement: educated is educated and illiterate is illiterate. But nowadays, our people are getting educated. Such a kind of great awareness has come in the educated people are getting educated, this particularly student community. They are going to, what we call to our agriculturalists, that is our farmers, and going on spending some time in 365 days, one calendar year, for one month or 1.5 months or 15 days even in a calendar year, spending the time with them along with their career of education. What is our farmer doing? What best help I can do for my fellow being? Because they are not highly educated, but they are educated in their working nature, which is not known clearly, in the sense not completely, for the educated people. Of course, this is nothing but sharing of knowledge. In what way the technology is going to be used for our agriculturalists, for farmers, this can be passed from our students who are getting educated in different fields. They can go and help them and then share the knowledge. In what way this knowledge is going to be used for them. So some techniques and so on. And what is the farmer is doing, agriculturalists in the fields? As a result of what we call, sharing the farmer's work by our students, at least for 15 days in a calendar year to 1.5 months. Then they can understand the hardship of work which is going to be done there by our farmers in what we call in their fields. So what my idealism is to say, each and every one of the students are going to become the pillars of this nation. So they should have complete knowledge of what's going on in what we call in India. Particularly I'm speaking about India. From all the fields. Suppose it is a factory. A mechanical engineering student is there. Then he has to go and work with them. Yes. Of course, it is an integral part of their engineering, work orientation. Just like that ECE related students. Just like that EEE students. Just like that IT related. What not? Every field, every branch related field people are working. Not all, I spoke about the farmers for an example. But there are a number of companies where their course related work orientation is going on. Practically they have to go there and then learn to become a strong person in that, what we call subject. You are going to have, from the professors, right from the stage, our professors are going on teaching. Then in the lab, we are going to have the practical work. After the instruction, practical work. Then you need to have actual practical work, what is going on there in the companies. That is very important. To become a substantial person with good amount of knowledge related to your branch. Then you can become a wonderful professionalist. Here, we need to have another set of 3 to 4 things I am going to discuss within 1.5 minutes. It is a must, each and every one of the students, dear students, you have to make our country be strengthened in all the matters. It is your responsibility. because you are showing the way for the next generation. Being perfect citizen, you can do it, no doubt. It is a must that you have to protect our nation. Innovative thinking, research and development can be done by the students so that they can bring some things which are quite important to the nation. And apart from that, there must be a perfect planning. Of course, you will have perfect planning. Please try to understand, try to improve your innovative, knowledge, update your knowledge, have work orientation, work with the people, and make our country be better. And on the other hand, we must not forget, of course I am speaking about the students related to female students also. Dear male students, respect our female students, work along with them, and make the country better, strongest. The last sentence, never forget about your responsibility. Work for the nation. Make this country strong? No. Stronger? No. Strongest that you can do. All the best. Have a great time.